Hello crafty friends and welcome back. This is my first video of 2020 and I am super excited to start the year off right with some planning. And today I am going to be making a vision board for 2020. If you haven't heard of a vision board and you're wondering what is it, it is essentially a visual representation of your goals or what it is that you want to achieve, maybe some mottos to help keep you on task, and just something that you can look at with pictures, maybe photographs or things that you take from magazines to help you focus on what it is you want to achieve. Okay, so I have printed off on some glossy paper some images that help me and represent what I want to achieve this year. You'll see there's a really big goal there of 50,000 YouTube subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, you could help me out with that one and click the subscribe button. Okay. So I will take you through what each of these mean as we get into this, but I started off with a basis of pictures and they really represent things that I want to achieve. And then I grabbed, these are actually some Project Life planning cards. You could take images or texts from magazines or print things out. And these are just extras that I might use to kind of jazz it up and add a little bit extra. And I've trimmed some of these down so they'll fit nicely. And I'm going to supplement with some of these like phrase stickers. I've got these ones here, which I think were from a kit, and then I have these Tim Holtz ones. And finally, I will grab some sticker books. I have this Amy Tangerine sticker book, which I love. It's really bright and colourful and has some crafty icons. And so I am confident that I've gathered all of the imagery that I need for my vision board. And then I'm going to grab some foam board. I have some A4 sheets here, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and tape two of them together because dream big. You're going to need slightly bigger than A4, or I guess you could scale down the pictures. But for me, I wanted this A3 sized vision board, and I just added some tape and then some post-it note tape so it would kind of blend in to the white. And you won't be able to see that join because I'm really going to pack this up. So I've got some of my main images and I'm just laying everything down, trying to see what I like, what looks visually appealing to me. And there's no kind of rules to this, just do what you think is best. So you can see up in the top right hand corner, I have some trainers on a road. That to me is symbolizing kind of my health and well-being through fitness. Next to that, I've added my little vegan sticker. I did 30 days on a completely vegan and sugar-free diet last year, and I actually really enjoyed it and I felt really good. So I'm going to try and keep up the veganism, but definitely introducing back in some sugar. Underneath that, I have Wake Up and Be Awesome. Now, I am not a morning person at all, so that to me just represents trying to wake up and let me start my day rather than having my day kind of rush at me first thing in the morning. You know what it's like when your alarm goes off and you're like, oh, I haven't got long enough to get ready, and you just need to like jump up, get ready, get out the door. I want to avoid that. I want to kind of wake up, go about my morning, and then head out the door. Anyway, so that's what that represents to me, which is why I've put that little clock next to it. And I've gone ahead and kind of dry fitted everything to a point where I really like it. I've added some layering with those Project Life cards, and I'm trimming some of them down and using my corner chomper to round the edges, just because I think it looks a little nicer. So down in that bottom left-hand corner, we have kind of a beach scene. That to me just indicates kind of travel and relaxation, kind of taking some time to enjoy that as well. Then moving across, we have my really big goal for YouTube. We have that 50,000 YouTube subscribers. This feels overly ambitious, but that to me is what a dream should be, and having that on my board is going to keep me accountable. I'm going to see it every single day in my craft room, and on those days when I'm like, oh, can I put out a video today? Do I want to do that blog post? I'm going to see that reminder and kind of push to try and achieve that. Next to that, I have my logo, my little Crafty Not Shifty logo, and I have a couple things like an envelope. I want to try and send out more cards this year, and I have a little quote above that dream. Oh, I'm just going to jump in here because this is my Xyron sticker maker. You'll notice that the photos I printed were actually on glossy sticker paper, so I'm able to just go ahead and peel the backing and stick those down. But for these little icons and phrases, I'm actually using a Xyron sticker maker. You just run everything through and then peel off the top. You want to kind of press everything down firmly first, peel off the top, and then each of those icons is now a little sticker, which is really great for making this vision board. So above my 50,000 YouTube subscribers goals, again, if you haven't subscribed and you want to, go ahead and hit the button. I have a quote that says, "It always seems impossible until it's done," which I think links really nicely with that. So then jumping right up to the top, we have another quote, which is "Big things often have small beginnings," which I think is really nice. It kind of ties in with the running and the fitness, just start, who knows? My partner Darren started running a few years ago, and this year he is actually going to run a 50-mile ultra marathon, which is insane. So I don't think I'll ever go that far. I think maybe a 5K is probably the equivalent of my 50 miles. But there we go, we'll see. Who knows? So here I'm sticking down, this looks kind of like a spa image to me. It's got some kind of skincare and stuff in there. So that just represents kind of taking care of my skin, taking care of my body, and moving into the wardrobe. Now, I am a wardrobe type of a person. I know it is shameful to admit, but I will toss my clothes onto the floor and they will sit there until they go into the wash basket or I wear them. And sometimes my clean washing will sit in a wash basket folded up until I wear it all again and it goes into the laundry basket ready to be washed. I'm going to try and avoid that. I want to kind of be organized and clean and get everything sorted. Ambitious, I know, but it's up there and I'll see it every day and it will help to keep me accountable. And I mean, we're a couple days in and I've already found that seeing this has helped me. I'll kind of look at the board and think, what have I done today to achieve any of these goals? And if I haven't done anything, then I'll think, okay, come on, half an hour, let's do something. So moving down, we have a kitchen. I would love to get a new kitchen in my house. The one we have at the moment is kind of small, so I don't know if I'd quite like to do an extension maybe. Obviously there's financial considerations, but I definitely want to make big steps towards planning that out, so I at least know what the plan is. And then moving down, we have that little garden set up. I started my garden last year. You may have seen some of it on my Instagram stories at Crafty Not Shifty. I have the decking all in place, but we haven't got around to staining it yet because it's been really wet since it completed. But I want to finish that up, get some furniture, a barbecue, and add some lights. So hopefully I'll be able to share an image of that completed before the year's out. So as I've been talking through, I appreciate I've spent a lot of time kind of talking through these goals. I've been layering up the stickers, maybe moving a couple things around, and just making sure that everything looks how I want it to. I'm going to be looking at this for a whole year, and I'm hoping that it is inspirational and it helps me to achieve my goals. And I would definitely recommend this to any of you that are trying to kind of stay on track. Maybe you've set goals previously, but you've not achieved them. I've definitely been guilty of that. Some I have achieved. Last year I had some goals for my blog and my YouTube, and I'm really fortunate to say that I did actually achieve those, and I also exceeded those goals as well, which was wonderful. But some of my goals definitely slipped, and I think having a visual reminder like this in a place that you look at every single day is really, really useful. Normally, I kind of bury mine in a page at the back of my planner, and I'll start off with good intentions, kind of flipping to that page and reading it and re reminding myself. But I think I'm a visual learner, I like things to be represented visually, and so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this vision board works really well for me. If you are new to making a vision board, then I would suggest you start with your really big goals for the year. What kind of mood do you want to have this year? What goals do you want to achieve? What targets are you going to set yourself? And just list those out. So for me, it was fitness, taking better care of my skin, trying to be more organized, finishing some home projects. I've got some goals for my blog and YouTube, like the 50,000 YouTube subscribers, and also just taking some time to travel. And that will most likely just be a couple work events and a holiday with Darren. But I really wanted to include that because it kind of shows what I'm working for. Kind of working really hard on my blog, working really hard on my day job. It kind of allows me the funds to be able to do these things. So I wanted to have that up there kind of as my why, this is why you're doing it. And then I did have a camera up in that top right hand corner. I don't really know why, I just really liked the image and I thought it didn't really fit with everything else. So I decided to cover that up with a sticker that says the best is yet to come. And that's what I hope. I hope that I've had some really great years, obviously. I'm pretty happy with how things have gone so far in my life, but I really like the idea that the best is yet to come. No matter what you're going through, good or bad, there is bigger and better things on the horizon for you. Now, I know a lot of people have really struggled over the Christmas period or maybe had a really difficult 2019. So take a breath, recenter yourself, maybe try creating a vision board if you haven't done it before, and see if you can set yourself some achievable goals. Your goal might just be working on your mental health, it might be working on your physical health, it might be seeing your friends and family more. Whatever it is that your goal represents to you, find some imagery, find some text, and put it down on a board and really inspire yourself to kind of go for what it is that you want. So this is my 2020 vision board. Hopefully I'll be able to give you an update at the end of the year and let you know all of the wonderful things that have came from it. Be sure to keep tuned for that update in a whole year. And in the meantime, I will have a whole bunch of crafty content for you to enjoy in 2020. I would love to know more about your goals and what you want to achieve in 2020. And if you've created a vision board, I'd love to see it. You can go ahead and at me at Crafty Not Shifty. And until then, I hope to see you back here again soon. That is all for me today. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.